electronics for the most extreme wrestling and... Oh, what's this? A new update from WWE? Breaking! WWE superstars will climb the corporate ladder at Money in the Bank. The match will begin on the ground floor of WWE headquarters, but the briefcases will be hanging all the way on the top of the corporate tower. What? Hold on. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds pretty freaking awesome. For the past couple of weeks, we've seen WWE hold all of their events from Raw, SmackDown, and even WrestleMania from the Performance Center in Florida. But now for Money in the Bank, they're going to be going all the way to the corporate headquarters in Connecticut. Over many years, we've seen a lot of things filmed at the corporate office.
We're a non-violent form of entertainment.
The insanity of the Super Bowl commercial, backstage segments, updates from the cubicle, Vince's legendary office featuring a T-Rex skull, which, life goals, I want to have one of those as well. This is a strange thing to even conceptualize because we've never seen something exactly like this in WWE before. What does it mean when they say they're going to start out on the bottom floor? Are the superstars just going to show up at the building, get in the parking deck, and then make a beeline for the elevator or the stairwell? I imagine what we're going to see is a wrestling ring with some kind of entrance for the wrestlers. They'll come out in their gear, and the match will kind of start there until they start escaping into other rooms. How are they going to get into the other rooms? Will they be locked? Will they need to find a key to open it? Will they need to get like some kind of access code? I mean, like, is it an escape room? I think this is going to be kind of hilarious. Maybe not for all the right reasons, but I can see this being very humorous as these guys are slamming each other into walls, breaking windows, rummaging through cubicles. Although I don't imagine there'll be very many people working in the corporate office because of all the social distancing going on. I do expect there to be a couple of cameos, even if these cameos are behind glass. Maybe some WWE legends, or maybe even some old WWE props from the warehouse that we haven't seen in a long time, making for a little bit of an Easter egg. And I swear, if we don't get some action in Vince's office, I'm going to be very, very sad. I think it would be a mistake to not break into Vince's office, even if he's not there, just to see people fighting in front of his desk, on his desk, through conference rooms, wherever the case may be. To me, this is a great treat for the wrestling fans because we're basically going to get to explore the entire WWE office, hopefully from the reception desk to the gym, to Vince's office, and beyond. Once we get onto the roof, let's hope we don't see another giant WCW falling off of a building spot. Nobody needs to see anything like that. I know Elias fell off of that platform because of Baron Corbin for WrestleMania, but I mean, I think that was about as dumb as we need to get this year. I got to give WWE credit for trying things. This, to me, is very innovative. You have very limited options right now, so doing creative things is very difficult. There is ways, I believe, to make this more serious, but I'm leaning towards thinking this is going to be set up to be more comedic, just based on the fact of the poster. It looks preposterous. It looks silly. This looks like a poster that would have been designed in 1998. Not that 1998 wasn't serious, it's just that it's 2020 and that was a long time ago. So it's kind of like a humorous look back at that kind of design work. Are we going to have ladders on the top of this corporate building? I would hope not. But it is Money in the Bank, so yes, it is 2020, it is WWE, and very possibly we're going to have championships on a pole match on top of the corporate tower. Wow, this is going to be just insanity. And I think for that reason alone, it is going to be something that people are already talking about. It's going to be something that people will be talking about for a long time. Due to the limited nature, you got to do something that stands out. You got to do something that leaves an impact. And however this may be kind of silly in a lot of people's minds, I do think that it will get a lot of talk around the wrestling world and probably in news articles as well, outside of wrestling, of just how crazy this is. And I mean, if this doesn't make a BuzzFeed article about the top 10 craziest things people are doing in lieu of events at their work, then I just don't even know. People were going into Money in the Bank thinking, ladders, climbing ladders, Money in the Bank, a whole pay-per-view in an empty building, just static walls, and it's just not going to be all that interesting. It's just another show, and but now it's supercharged because they're going to be going through this entire building, tearing up rooms, knocking over tables, going all the way up to retrieve the titles there at Money in the Bank. My interest level has shot up so much just at the possibilities that this brings, and I hope that this does bring some further interest into WWE and into wrestling in general. We're seeing a lot of numbers go down. We're seeing a lot less people watching every week, and that's not good. WWE is taking drastic measures here at Money in the Bank, and I hope that it pays off, and I hope that the creativity continues from WWE and just from wrestling companies in general, because right now things are limited, and you got to get those creative juices flowing so we can have a fun and entertaining show that wrestling fans enjoy and wrestling fans want to watch. But until then, I will catch you guys next time.